So today's Watches Instead it's tough, boy, because you think, hey, what's gonna be crappier than a new sequel, prequel to the crappiest series of sci-fi movies that we hold dear to our hearts in all their Hestonian glory, the Ape movies. Rise of the Planet of the Apes came out today, and it's really good, somehow. Somehow. It does this incredibly neat thing where it's an apocalypse movie. It's a movie that's describing the end of humankind. Kind of, because he goes in the future and then the humans win again. But anyway, it's the same as a movie that talks about climate change or volcanoes or asteroids or the bird flu. It's one of these type of movies that is describing this kind of huge tension and anxiety that we're having right now about losing our American dominance on the world that we're choosing to express in these films that we're making about how we're all going to die screaming. Except what this film does, because of its kind of really interesting, rich, cinematic, historical value, where you know that there's a whole bunch of ape films and you know the basic story of them, even if you haven't seen them recently. Basically, all the humans die and are replaced by apes. You know that's going to happen. The film can be an apocalypse film where you actually cheer for the apocalypse to happen. It does this amazing thing that conversations with uncounted numbers of vegans and PETA ads has been unable to do, which is make you feel so bad for the plight of animals that you actually kind of go, you know what? We should all die and have our faces bitten off. We deserve it. When you go into this film, you think, what is it going to be? I know how it ends. The apes win and they kill all the humans, but that's not going to be enjoyable. Nobody wants to watch Dante's Peak where everybody dies halfway through in a river of lava. Except the film is good enough and smart enough and made with such, this sounds dumb, but I'm talking about a CGI-laden summer movie. It's made with such attention to filmmaking detail in terms of like storytelling and pacing that it makes you cheer for the apes, which is really neat and really entertaining, and it's absolutely worth watching, even though I thought it was going to be crap. But if you don't want to go see that, for whatever reason, you can't convince your husband to take you, or what, I don't know why, if you don't want to go out, go see another movie that we really like this summer called Project Nim, which is a documentary about a real-life chimp that in the 70s some people tried to raise as a human to see if it could learn language. The chimp was named Nim Chimpsky instead of Noam Chomsky. And it's kind of a real look at what actually happens to chimps in kind of scientific captivity. And it's just as dramatic for the most part as Rise of the Planet of the Apes, while having a lot less CGI and a lot less murder. So if you're not up for CGI and murder, go read Project Nim, or go see Project Nim. Otherwise, go see Rise of the Planet of the Apes, because it's great. And we all deserve to die.